Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make the alpha bracelet, and it's like this. For this bracelet, you're going to need 2 different colors, and you're going to need 8 strands of one color, and you're going to need 1 of the other. So for the other one, the one strand, that's going to be your background color, and for the whole entire bracelet, you're going to need about 10 yards of this, so about this much. And you may not use all of it, but it's good to have in case you end up needing more than you thought. And also, then you need 8 strands of the letter colors. So you only need about maybe 5 more centimeters after your wrist size. So just add 5 other centimeters after you measure your wrist. Okay. And also, it depends on what you're gonna write. So right here, it wasn't really long, so I didn't need as much, but you do need enough for the braid at the end and the loop. So we're going to start off by taking the first strand. So we're going to make forward knots to each of the 8 strands here, and then I'll show you what to do next. And right now I'm just using a little bit of string just to show you guys, because I'm not going to be keeping this. I'm just going to do the letter A to show you guys how to do it. Just keep doing the forward knots all the way through. Okay, so when you're making a bracelet, if you want the letters to be in the middle, so like this, when you put it on, you're gonna have to do about 1/3 of it, of the bracelet, and then start doing the letters, and then start with the other part. So right now I'm just doing this to show you guys. After you have done forward knots, you're gonna do backward knots to each of the 8 strings until you get as much as you want. So I'm just going to do this once more, and then I'll start with the letter A. And you can make your own patterns up for letters, but I like to look them up just to get them precise, I guess. I'm going to show you a picture of all the letters, so you guys could look at that and make some bracelets with the letters. Okay, so after you're done doing your backward knots to all the 8 strands, just gonna take this out. You're gonna do 2. If you can see the pattern, you'll see that in there's 8. You can see like 8 little squares, and that's how you're gonna know where the letter is gonna be. So letter A. I have another bracelet here. If you can see this, the letter A is right there. This is just for my cousin, but the letter A starts off after 1 forward knot, and then the rest, and it keeps going. So I'll show you. So you're gonna do 1 forward knot, 1, put that to the side. Next you're gonna do 4, let me think, you're gonna do 5. You're gonna do 5 knots, you're gonna do 5 backward knots, but with the yellow to the red. So you're gonna grab it like this, and you're gonna pull it like this. Like that. Like that. And you're going to keep doing this until you have 1 row. So 1, 2, 2. Oops. 2. Like that. Then you're going to do 2 forward knots to each of these 2 strings. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so far you have something like that. And that's just the left part of the A. Next you're going to do 1 forward knot. So red to the yellow. 2. Then you're going to do a forward knot from the yellow to the red. And this kind of routine and pattern goes with any alpha or any like alpha designs or anything like that. Like it doesn't have to be letters, but it can be anything, but it does go the same way. So then you're gonna do you're gonna get the red and you're gonna do backward knots to the yellow. You're gonna do 2. So whenever you see down arrows, that means you're gonna pick up one of the 8 strands, and that's how you're gonna make the actual figure or picture that you want, or letter. Next you're gonna do a forward knot. Then you're gonna do 3 backward knots to each of these 3 strings. 1, 2, 1, 2. And make sure you're pulling tight so you get the actual letter and you make it straight. Okay, so then you're gonna do 3 forward knots to each of these, the first 3 strings. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you're gonna get the yellow here, the 4th yellow, and you're gonna make a backward knot. And when pulling, you may want to pull the background color to the right or the left, whichever way you're going. So that way you get like a really nice the back will be like really nice. So this is the back of the bracelet I made. This is the front, this is the back, and it still looks it looks precise. So that way you'll know that it's neat and all that. So just pull it to the right, like that. Then you're going to grab the next 2 yellows and you're going to do forward knots with the red to the yellow. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then grab the next yellow here and do a backward knot from the yellow to the red. 1, 2. And then another forward knot from the red to the yellow. Oops. Okay, so far you have something like that. You can see the left part of the A is coming in. Then you're going to do the right part. So do 1 backward knot, 1 or 2 backward knots. And then the next one, 1, 2. Okay, put those 2 aside. Next you're going to grab the next 5 yellow strands here. And you're going to do forward knots to the red. 2. 1, 2. And once you get the hang of it, it's just doing forwards or backward knots, and it's really easy. I taught myself it from a picture because I saw that there was down arrows. I'm like, what could that mean? And I just started doing it and it worked out. So it's pretty easy. Then you're going to get the red to the yellow and you're going to do a backward knot. And to finish the whole entire letter, you're going to have to do another row of forward knots to finish off the whole entire letter. So let's do regular forward knots to each of the 8 strands. And like I said before, it goes to any kind of alpha pattern. It doesn't matter if it's like a picture or a letter, it just goes the same way. So this is the whole entire pattern of the A. It looks like that. And this is the back. So you can still see that it's pretty neat and precise there. So if you have any more requests, send them in. Thank you for watching and bye.